Welcome back to another special edition of our latest segment titled 1v1, where we sit down with the athlete, the coach, athletic director, or whatever the case may be, and we give flowers. Today, we have another very special guest, Jeremiah Goins out of Winton High School. How you doing, brother?
What's going on, bro?
Appreciate you coming to the table.
Yes, sir.
Been watching you since you was in Little League. Want to give you your flowers.
Thank you.
Dominant force out there. I'm going to just start off by reading you some of your accolades. 2010 grad, Winwood.
Yes, sir.
One of the most electrifying, in my opinion, backs to come out of the school. State champion. Most yards, rushing yards in school history.
It was just broken.
Close.
It was
just broken.
Just broken.
But we talking when you was there.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's big. Most touchdown, most points accumulated in a single season.
Yep.
You went on to play at Grand Rapids.
Mm-hmm.
Highly recruited.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody tackled you. You was the man. You feel me? I just wanted to give you a few of your flowers, man, before we get into this, man. It's amazing you sitting down. I appreciate you, man. So
Yes,
let's dive right into it, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to take me back. Describe, in your words, Jeremiah Goins, what's one word that would describe your career there?
Ancient. So long ago.
Ancient, right? It wasn't that long. See, that make us, we is getting old.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If let me reword it. So one word on the success side, right?
Yeah.
Knowing what you started from to the end point.
Yeah.
What's one word that would describe it for you?
Bro, I have to go with remarkable, man. It's worthy of attention for sure. A lot of people don't know that I was the third string running back my freshman year, and went from third string running back my freshman year to second string on varsity my freshman year. So the change from freshman, third string to on varsity, second string,
a
couple months, and having the history I did and winning off in the senior year for our state championship is remarkable. You don't hear a lot of stories like it, but it was truly experienced, bro.
It's amazing to me because when you say remarkable, that's what I view it as, right? Because like I say, I didn't get to see your freshman year, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I know all the way back from the North Central days, touchdown machine. Y'all had like the cheat code, obviously. But just seeing you from that, developing in, I know sophomore year for sure. Because first off, we played y'all. I was a senior at Roger Baker. Y'all ran up and down the field on us. It was so fun. But I told our defense coming into the game, hey, boy, I played with these young boys.
Yeah.
It's finna get ugly. They was hype all week. Yeah, we finna. Yeah. It's finna get ugly.
Yeah,
then, not just you, y'all came with Dominique Brown. Now y'all got a quarterback. Y'all running some old. This. We're going to get into that, right? So remarkable, I respect that word. To me, it was nothing shy of remarkable. You should know that. You should be told that. So going back to your Little League days, right? All the way up. You seen what you was there, right? On the middle school, freshman season, how that played out, sophomore, junior. Did you ever think, like, boom, I would be in a race or the running in high school for the most touchdowns ever in a single season? Most points, I'm sorry. Or however you want to slice that. Did you ever think like, man, my name gonna be up there in the bright? So this is ancient, but my name still today ring bells up there.
To be honest with you, I didn't know it was gonna be touchdowns, but I knew I was gonna do something great. Like you said, being North Central, we had the top of the top. We had the cream of the crop. We had we had Pat. We had
what, Spencer?
We had Spencer Ware.
You?
We had Bill Edwards. We had Allen Roberts. We had Kyron Littles. We had James Budd.
This ain't even cool.
We had Ricky
Steele.
We had
every position.
Mike Bemery. He went to
Bemery.
Mason. Listen, we talking about the people that went on to high school that was the best. Dominating. All on one team. And we had a sense of that when we was younger. And for me to dominate with those guys, and we dominated the little leagues that we were in, I said, oh, this is gonna be something special. This is gonna be something special. And as I grew into it, and then I started playing with other people outside of the team that I grew up with, and how I used to dominate them, I'm like, oh, it's gonna get ugly when I get high school.
So you looking at them like, it's
you know,
sweet. This finna be.
It's sweet.
This light.
It's light. I mean, I was going against cats 3-4 years older than me that didn't have the development that I had. I mean, not only did I play with the cream of the crop, but the coaches. You know,
the discipline.
The discipline.
Yeah.
They was on us left and right. You had George Brown.
We used to hate it, but it paid off. Like, we didn't understand it.
Oh man.
Back then.
I hated it, man.
But it's like, you're right. Like, cause that's the difference. Even today, like, when you see the difference between, not the down talk people, but you like that structure, that discipline that came from that little league team, you might be the difference in life right now for some of our peers that didn't have it.
Yeah.
Sports, the football team, that organization, because if we wouldn't have all been together at that house or before the game or, eating them chips together or, getting yelled at, like that camaraderie that was built, if that wasn't there.
It was huge, man. We was together for 5-6 years, and we traveled in Atlanta, Florida, playing against the top players in the country.
Y'all whooped somebody in Atlanta. I remember Tennessee. I remember y'all had the white and orange jerseys. That's when that was crazy.
We had them volunteer jerseys.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
I remember Coach had the audacity to make us scrimmage out one time. We was older. Like, I don't know what y'all.
Yeah.
We're finna get slid. You know what I'm saying? But you exactly right, man.
Nah, y'all was cold too, though.
It was.
Nah, y'all had cold. You had the bus.
Yeah, but we was on our. I don't know. Y'all was like vintage us.
Yeah.
So it's like looking in the mirror or something. Like, all right, we live, but like y'all are different. Like y'all younger, bigger, stronger, faster.
There was something in the water at that time, bro. We was different, man.
Dynasties.
So let's go back to your original question, did I know that I was gonna score? I didn't know I was gonna score. I knew I was gonna do something for sure. And I couldn't wait to get to high school. I couldn't wait because I was gonna put on a show.
So, all right, Winton Woods, was it always Winton Woods for you, choice wise? Obviously, just growing up.
Yeah, I grew up in the district, so it was always Winton Woods.
My bad.
However, my junior year, there was speculation that me and Dominique were going to transfer to Princeton to be with Spencer. It didn't go through, but
hold on. Speculation. Man.
Yeah,
y'all ain't slick. Hold on. What you mean by speculation?
It was
y'all was trying to do the D-Wade, LeBron fight. What y'all had going on? Ain't no speculation. That would have been crazy.
It would have been ugly. It would have been ugly. It would have had. I don't know who would have been QB. Probably it wouldn't have mattered, but the backfield would have been nasty. But we decided to stay, man, and we ended up getting a ring off of it. So
that's wild.
Yeah,
that's a whole nother little topic I'm gonna bring up. But that's wild.
Yeah.
What he had came with Spencer had? Why Spencer ain't come play with y'all? Join y'all? The district. He was out here too.
He was out here at Princeton, bigger school. So
they're probably giving him the full power there. Yeah. Dang, that's wild. But y'all got the ring. That team, that sophomore season, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously junior and senior. I'm saying we played y'all before I graduated. I was not seeing y'all, bro. I'll never forget that game. Dominique Brown was so fast. We had a track star at corner, and like they said, bro was like it.
Yeah,
and like he got 98.
Dominique is. I ain't never seen somebody so strong and so fast in my life. Dude was an absolute monster. I knew each game going in, like, yo, if you were right there on my side, we good. Like,
y'all probably looking at the other teams like,
bruh,
even if you got one of us, you don't got.
The thing is, you got to pick your poison with us. Which one you want?
Y'all running this. You getting the ball You getting the ball. You so close to the quarter. By the time I imagine for a linebacker or a safety, oh my Lord.
Yeah.
It might not even be him. Even if it's him coming down, like just looking up, because you already 5 yards in. You gotta make a move.
Yeah.
You shifty too. So don't think you finna just run there. You feel me? And it's slow. Like you will get out on them all. You feel me? You elusive too.
Right.
I imagine the safety had nightmares. And fights with the linebackers. Like, bro, if y'all let this man you feel me? Because you already there. Boom. So you do got to pick your poison. Because if I'm trying to get you, Dominique get the ball.
The thing is, we love contact too. We wasn't trying to avoid it.
Y'all initiating.
Oh, bro, you gonna get it.
Y'all could have, a couple of them runs I'm watching on the highlights, y'all could have scampered up. Y'all want to smoke.
We diving down at them.
What was your most, I mean, we know the state championship, right? So I guess I'd say keep that out of this question.
Right.
It's going to be hard, but what's your most memorable moment outside of the state title on the high school runs?
I would have to say my senior year, we had played against Anderson High School. It was probably my best game. Granted, we did not win, but I had like 275 on the ground, like 3 touchdowns. And at the time, Anderson, they were the team to beat. The year before, they beat us in the playoffs. And that my senior year, they were Division I. We were D2.
I remember. I think they had that running back.
Yeah, Kyle Slater, one of the baddest white boys I seen carry that pill. He was a monster, and they had Andrew Norwell, who went to Ohio State, and ended up get drafted by Carolina Panthers.
So they was loaded.
They was loaded, man. And they went from D2 to D1, and people try to say like, the D2 schools, they can't hang, whatever. I'm like, I understand, man. It ain't got nothing to do with D2, D1. It's all about who on that field.
Yeah.
And they went on to beat, I think the first game they played, they beat Middletown. They beat Lakota West, who had Jordan Hicks. And then they was beating Elder. And
they ain't really supposed to be beating Elder.
Exactly. Right. Kyle Slater got hurt, and they ended up losing him, but he didn't get hurt. They would have won that game. So my senior year, this is who we playing against. I had 275 on the ground, 3 touchdowns.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's one of those games when you're in the zone, you touch
everything clicking.
It's clicking. I don't know what's going on, but y'all ain't stopping this.
Was it an easy 275, or was it like a walk in the park because you had went out there again and got another 250 if you wanted? Because you was doing some NFL. Like when you say 275, you over here like it's just a 40-yard game or something. To me, 275 is crazy,
bro.
That little short.
It was
I mean, now you might see a lot of it, but like then, bro, that's when defense was defensing. 275 is, hold on, what we doing? Somebody got fired, cussed out?
Bro.
Was it a walk in the park?
It was a walk in the park, to be honest with you, bro.
Was you talking cash out there?
Oh, my goodness, bro. You get in that zone, bro, like, ain't nothing nobody going to do to get you off your game. So, every time I touch that pill, it's like, yo, we're looking at the sideline like, come on, let's keep it going. Repeat it, let's do it again. It was love, man. One of the best games I ever played in. Granted, like I said, we did not win that game. But I think Dominique had like 2 maybe on the ground, 215.
That's depressing.
Yeah. Our defense didn't do what they were supposed to do that game. But you can see it was a shootout. But it was that's probably one of my favorite, more memorable games for sure.
On the flip side, then I have to ask you, what's your least favorite moment? Like, what's the one that was gut wrenching for? Like, it's hurt. Like, you know what I mean? Like, God. Damn, we'll wait till next thing. I just get you. What's the moment that just had you all the way messed up? Hurt. You know what I mean?
Man, that going on against Anderson again, bro. You can see those are our rivals, bro. The year prior, my junior year, playoffs, we played them at Princeton, and we favored to win state that year.
That's the beginning of the season.
Yeah, so this, I don't know if you know, so this is my junior year. No, this is playoffs.
Oh, playoffs.
This playoffs.
Oh, upset.
So this regional playoffs. So it's us against them. We win in, we beat them, we go into semis. And then we go to state. But that 09 class was Malik Bomar, Tristan, Marvin, Anthony Talbot Tree, cousin Danny, Chris Williams, Anthony Brown, AB, bruh.
Loaded.
They was loaded. That 09 class was cold. But we was up 21-7.5.
It's over. Y'all thinking it's over?
It's over. They ended up beating us 24-21. And I ain't never been so hurt in my life, bro. Like, You know what I mean? Like, that's why they say, in ball, any sport, it's about two halves.
Yeah.
You go in half, like, we
dominate.
That's 21-7. They ain't doing nothing.
What was their demeanor like at halftime? Like, you obviously ain't in the locker room with their side, but I'm saying, did they look like they was defeated, or did they look just, we trying to figure some shit out?
They must have had a hell of a speech at halftime.
Came out a whole different team.
Different, bro. You know how you come out that first drive and that whole the momentum just switch. Fumble on the ground. They get the ball back in the. I'm like, oh, Lord, here we go, man. And it was one of those games, and we didn't put up no points. And for our offense to be so dominant as it was, I ain't never seen, I don't know what type of adjustments or, like I said, halftime speech they said, but
that's what I'm saying. Do you think it was their defense, or you think it was just shit going wrong for y'all offensively? Like, because you put up 21 points, man, in high school, right? You would think like, shoot, at half, that's enough to win, even if you get nothing else. If the defense just play mediocre, that's enough to get it done. So was it like, damn, we just fucking up, or we beat ourselves?
I want to say one thing. It had to be multiple, man. They had to make adjustments, and we didn't make adjustments on our side off what they did. So they end up putting up 21 straight on us, man, and I ain't so hurt at the end of the game, bro, because you seen the senior class, they go out the way they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather lose on a game-winning field goal, like we battling and y'all kicking, but to be up like that,
smoked it.
You smoked it, bro.
So that was part of the fuel coming back for the next season.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We and to get into it, like my senior year, I had a dream, bro, in the beginning of the year, like, we going to state. I had a dream. I forgot how it went, but I was like, we going to win state. And our class, that 2010 class, we were special, man. We had that goal in our 8th grade year. Yeah. That we was going to win state our senior year. But all that did just put motivation and fuel for our senior year. Like it's over, like, bro.
We grown up now. It's time.
We about to make this happen. Yeah.
I'm going to pump the brakes. Catch you off guard. Humbleness to the side. Respect to the side. Right? Great guy. Right? I want to know, because I done had this argument with a few people. Best back in Wentwood's history. Is that Jeremiah Goins? Humbleness to the side. We respect everybody. I just want to know, because I get to playing these highlights. It's only one other name. Yeah. And if I'm going off the numbers, you know what I'm getting at. So I want to ask you, best ever?
Man, bro.
It's flowers for you,
I'm
man.
going to say this. And this is the honest to God. I'm honored to just be part of the conversation, bro. Like, honest to God. You got so many running backs, not just running back, athletes that come out of Winton Woods, bro. The history of Winton Woods
is deep.
It's deep, bro.
It's deep.
Like, we produce
NFL product.
Product is ridiculous, man.
I told somebody y'all becoming a pipeline, bro, for the NFL,
and they got it, and they got room to go. That's the crazy thing. Like, we haven't seen anything about the coach Chad Murphy up there doing an amazing job, but they gonna take it to a whole nother level. But the athletes that came through there, you got Brandon Reed, you got Wiz White, you got Jose Simpson, you got myself, you got Mayan Williams.
Oh yeah, Mayan.
Mayan, a monster. He broke my record. So my record lasted for 10 plus years before it was broken. Records are meant to be broken, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and say it.
Huh?
Go ahead and say it.
What I'm about to say?
Best ever.
I'm the best ever?
Yeah.
That's out of your mouth.
Best ever. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Mayan. Shout out to you, Jose, everybody else. I love y'all. Best ever. 10 years to break this now. You started 10 years is a long damn time for a record to be. You set the standard for the people that's about to come. If anybody break that, you set that standard, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I told you this about your flowers. You ain't got Blitz 5. They gonna be up there. You gonna have to be humble. Nah, bro.
Nah, man. Like, I don't, like, for real, to be honest with you, like, to be 100% honest, I don't care for real.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
you are,
saying? Like,
right.
I really don't. Like, I don't want to be the guy known as the football guy. I want to be the guy known as, listen, he did that, he did this, he did that. He did multiple different things throughout his life. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be great in multiple different things. This is just one avenue that I'm great in. Right. You know what I'm saying? So me being part of that conversation of greatness out of a place that produced thoroughbreds, dogs, bro, that's great for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But let me get great in everything else over here too as well. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but I will say my class is the best class.
Yeah, and I was gonna get into that too, because that class is arguably one of the best ever. People calling like that state team y'all had. Like this on Google, right? This is where I pulled this from. So, do you feel like you just said it? Y'all 8th grade on up. Y'all had we're gonna win this state ring.
Yeah.
So you feel like y'all one of the best to ever do it?
Oh, best, hands down, bro. Like for sure. We had we putting up numbers, bro. That was ridiculous. I mean, Dominique, bro, that's my boy. That dude was a monster, man. I mean, he go semi-state games. The man put up 7 TDs.
And y'all, like teams know y'all about to get the ball.
7 TDs. Like, that's crazy. In the semi-state game,
that's Madden,
bro.
You can't even really do that on Madden.
You can't, bro.
Like, not this new Madden. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's wild, bro. That's what I'm saying. Y'all was iconic, bro. Like, and like. I know because I used to watch as a fan, bro. Like I used to really watch y'all. You know what I'm saying? Outside of like once I was done playing, I'm just like, damn, this is amazing. I got to go to these games. They know y'all about to get the ball. Can't stop y'all. 7 touchdowns, 275.
Yeah.
However you want to slice. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. You got to pick your poison with this, bro.
If you had some advice to give youth coming up, right? The 8th grader that was in your position, right? What advice would you give them on the mental side? What they about to see coming into their freshman year all the way up to their senior? What would you got?
Man, first thing I'll ask them, like, what do you want out of this? If you got the talent and you want to go to D1, you want to go to the league, I understand that. My advice would be to cut out and eliminate all distractions. All, bro. Like I'm talking about
females.
Girls.
Number one.
Bro, that was my downfall was the girls. And like you have to eliminate that somehow. Girls. If your grades ain't there, ice on that, man. You gotta ice that up. Get a mentor around you. Somebody that's constantly pouring into you because I mean in society they constantly putting the negative shit into you. You see what I'm saying? They are constantly gonna put the bad stuff into you. You gotta surround yourself. And it's hard to recognize that early. So hopefully, you see a mentor, they see that potential in you, and they can pour into you. Because if you don't do those things, let me give you the numbers, bro. So there, Division I schools, there's 125 Division I schools. All right, they give out 85 scholarships each school. So that's roughly 10,000 scholarships given out each year. But there's 1.5 million high school football players. So you got 1.5 million high school players fighting for a 10,000 man position. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't level up yourself as far as being disciplined with the girls, the grades, and whatever the case may be, I'm not going to say give up, but you're going to have to strive, bro. Because what about the guy that Focus. And he a beast. Bro, they gonna pick them before you. They don't care. You know how college is. Like, okay, you wanna do this? We on to the next. So you gotta tell them, like, listen, bro, if this is what you wanna do, I need you to dive in completely on this right here. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it would just be focus, man. Focus and eliminate all distractions and be real with yourself.
I think that's powerful. That's very powerful and something that's needed, man. That's real. That's game. Understanding you got a brand. Standard living.
Yes, sir.
Can you, for our audience, our viewers, can you dive into that a little bit?
Yes, sir. Man, it is what it says, man. It's standard. We
Show
got
that off to the camera. Yeah,
yes,
that's
sir.
more. That's
Standard
more.
living. We gotta raise our standards, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you have desires to go to the next level. You know, if you got desire to make money, you know, then you gotta have the disciplines on a smaller scale. You know, it's a standard. What's your standard of living? What's your standard when it comes to finances? What's your standard when it comes to spirituality? What's your standards when it comes to relationships? Those small standards prepare you for the next level. You know, you can't say I want to do this, I want to do that, but your standard of living is down here.
Right.
So it's just recognizing what is your standards on your day-to-day on your day-to-day tasks and raise them up. You know, consistently raise them up and get better. You're never gonna be perfect. You're never gonna be in a situation where you're perfect to just feel like more comfortable to dive in. But you having those daily tasks, being perfecting those daily tasks. Like me, like I take pride in making my bed up every day.
Right.
When you first come in, like what that does for your mental is so much, because I make my bed up. When you come home, if you had a bad day, at least my bed's made up. So it prepares you going out. Right. So now if I can make my bed up every day, then I can eventually have $1 million account. Right. But how can you have $1 million account when your work ethic is so down here? So your standard of living has to rise up through day-to-day disciplines, so you can get the things that you want out of life. But you can't seek the things and have your work ethic down here. It don't work like that. Yeah. You have to prepare yourself and put love into yourself so you can attract those other things that you want out of life. So this right here is just the bat sign, bro. You know, you see the bat sign in the sky. It's just a daily reminder, like, yo, this is what I'm doing it for. You know, I'm doing it for my fitness. I'm doing this for my nutrition. I'm doing this for my kids. It's a way of life. Mm-hmm. That's how you live, bro.
That's much respect, man. Much respect. Can you let them know where anything can be found at platform-wise?
Yes, sir.
How they can tap in with you?
Yeah, man. My IG, Instagram is Mr._J Goins. You can hit me up for the apparel, and we'll make sure we get it out to you.
Yeah, hey, that's big, man. More flyers, because we was talking football, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
That's amazing. That's already done, said and done.
Yeah.
I just wanted to cover that. But to see you entering this new phase, and like a lot of your discipline from that, you could tell carrying over to this next phase, and to see you pouring it back out for other people to be lifted. Yeah. Much love, much respect, man.
Yes, sir.
Again, I appreciate you, man. It's another episode on 1v1. Sit down with the GOAT. I said it, the GOAT. Jeremiah Goins out of Winton Woods, man. Y'all stay tuned for more content.
Yeah, bro. I am, bro.
I'm looking at the